interested in going can go to the Yukon Student Union and find the Rainbow Center on the 4th floor. And I'm not quite sure where the coffee house is yet, but I'm sure they'll have information available.
Yeah.
This Friday from 6 to 10 p.m.
Yeah. And
in stores.
The Rainbow Center is 403, right?
I think it's 403.
403. In the Student Union building. Very cool. And yeah, Floretta King runs that.
She's the director of the Rainbow Center.
And so yeah, so we will be there Friday night.
They're going to be doing a coffee and mingle from 6 to 7. And then a discussion panel with us from 7 to 9. And then another sort of coffee mingle wrap up from 9 to 10.
Well, the coffee and then the coffee thing is good.
Coffee and more coffee and treats.
That works. Oh, treats, that works.
And time permitting, maybe we're going to bring treats.
Yeah.
So if you've wanted to try any of Callie's cooking, come to the Rainbow Center Friday night.
Oh boy. Of course. I am, like today, I was home trying to unpack and find. I found a lot of my kitchen stuff, but boxes and boxes and boxes of it.
I know. I helped pack it.
But yeah, trying to get unpacked so I can actually start baking again and stuff. It's going to take some time.
Well, we'll have to take a look at what's out and what's available. And
yeah, I made mini cheesecakes for the Hartford Pride last year that went over really well. But I don't know that I can find everything I need to do those really quick. Those take a lot of time too. So anyway, so we'll work on it. Anyway, so Renee, we will see you Friday night.
Okay.
And so how are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. One thing that I have to ask Terry or you, Callie, do either one of you have Kathleen McManus' address, phone number?
Was she the person from Eastern?
Eastern, yeah.
No.
I'm trying to connect back with them and haven't been able to find her number.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I did reach, I forget what her name is, Kathleen Delaney from Easton earlier part of this week, and she's supposed to get her information to me, I'm hoping, because I'm working on trying to get back to Easton for another panel.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to touch base and say hi, and we'll see you Friday night.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll see you there. Thanks, Renee.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Renee. Bye-bye.
Renee, our activities director. And so we're going to be there at Yukon Friday night. That's going to be really cool. And then I think we've had like 4 things this month at Yukon, and it's been crazy. And then we have in April 24th, yes?
April 24th.
We have the Human Library Project at the Williams School at Conn College.
Yep, Hands Against Hate.
Hands Against Hate is sponsoring that. And we're going to be library books. We're going to be human library books.
So one thing in April?
Well, actually 2.
What's the second?
The other one is the 4th Annual Transgender Lives, the Intersection of Health and Law Conference. It's being held Saturday, April 17th, the Yukon Health Center in Farmington from 8 to 5 p.m. You can register for that at transgenderlives.org. It's an all-day conference geared towards community service providers, medical and legal professionals, trans and gender nonconforming individuals, allies, and all those interested in health and law issues facing the trans and gender nonconforming communities.
Yeah, that should be really interesting. In fact, I was invited, almost a year ago, I think, to be on the steering committee for that, and unfortunately I couldn't do it for various reasons. It was having to pick what things I was going to be involved with for a lack of time, and I couldn't do that one. But that should be very interesting.
And for that matter, for any of our viewers who are watching, the Hands Against Hate group here in Southeastern Connecticut is looking for people who want to represent their
That's right.
community on their panel. I know when we spoke to them last, they still did not have anybody representing the Asian community or even the Native American community,
That's
which
right.
are both, frequently misunderstood and
And which are big
I always
communities in
forget
this
what that
part of the
word is.
country, too.
the other M word you always remind me of that I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're all forgetting it.
Yeah. Yes, my brain is-
Marginalized.
Marginalized,
Yes.
thank you. Marginalized groups. So that's what their focus is to spread awareness about and work against the stereotypes that marginalized and misunderstood groups face. And they really want to make the coalition as broad as they possibly can. And they're looking for people to step up and represent their community on their committee so they can actually have representation and get the message out to as many people as possible that there is this group out there
Yeah.
working to deflate stereotypes.
And we would very much like to get somebody from Hands Against Hate to come on the show. They are based over, the local chapter is based over in Groton. Hopefully somebody with their organization. Actually, I'll probably try contacting Barbara Alton and
Yeah.
see if she can connect us with them, and maybe we can get, of course, we'll connect with them on the 24th. But,
Well, and there is a book training session before that.
that's
too.
right, there is. I saw that. We
April
need to.
2nd, maybe.
The second.
I don't remember offhand.
So hopefully we
Coming
can
up.
get somebody from Hands Against Hate to come on the show. But a worthy organization, certainly.
Yeah.
It might be worth mentioning, if we have any of our organization's members watching, that, so most of us, we've got a meeting coming up, but most of us will be at, as we were talking about, at UConn.
That's true.
So we're going to have to cancel this one.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
true.
That's right.
We should put out an email and let people know. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, if we were off 1 week, we would be better. But sometimes this is going to happen.
Right.
Sometimes it's just going to stack up against you.
So Renee, don't come to the meeting on Friday. Go to UConn instead.
Yes.
Whoever else is watching,
And
Yeah,
they've
we'll
got-
convene the meeting at UConn.
convene the meeting at
Yeah,
UConn. There you go.
Large part of our
Instead
normal-
of that's probably the best idea. Instead of canceling the meeting, we'll put out a notice that it'll be at UConn instead.
Yeah, because most of our contingent is going to be there anyway. So.
Come for the refreshments. Sit in the audience and ask us embarrassing questions.
Yeah.
You know all the really good ones.
Lily.
Yeah.
Oh, that got someone.
Oh, well.
Well, I'll throw out this other little piece of news while we wait to see what happens
Okay,
there.
go ahead.
We talked last week about a girl who was gay and wanted to bring her girlfriend to the prom. And in order to prevent it, they canceled the prom.
Cancel the prom. Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
That was Constance McMillan. Her prom was in Mississippi. A federal judge ruled Tuesday, this is from the Advocate's website, ruled Tuesday that while the school board wronged McMillan, it would not have to hold the prom, which school officials canceled, rather than allowing her to bring a female date. Now, the reason for bringing that up is a male gay high school student wanted to bring his date to the prom. And let's see, a Georgia high school student who wanted to bring his date to the prom may have scored a victory at school, but may be losing the war in his own home. Derek Martin, 18, lobbied his school, Bleckley County High, to let him bring his date to the prom. Administrators gave him the okay after he appealed an earlier decision turning him down. Martin's story made headlines across the country, and offers for tuxedos, limos, and dinner poured in. But because of the media attention, Martin's parents kicked him out of their home.
Oh,
According to one of the local papers, he's currently staying with a friend.
that's so unfortunate.
So he was actually inspired by the fact, he said that Constance McMillan's prom was canceled. So he petitioned his own high school to bring his male date. They turned him down. He appealed. He won. And all the attention in trying to go to his own prom with his own date has gotten him kicked out of his own house.
That's really terrible, but how unfortunate.
So it looks like they hung on the line. So
Okay, we have a phone call. Good evening, NLC Trans. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Kate.
hi, Kate.
Hey,
How are you?
good.
Good.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hands Against Hate is Barbara